Hi, this is Power Hobo and I'm bad at cosplay. This is part 2 of my Fallout Vault Suit cosplay, so let's just jump right into it and enjoy some royalty-free jazz. You'll have to pardon my workspace. The entire group of family that was supposed to be here at 5 got here at 2:30 because apparently everyone needed to cook over here. So I got kicked out of my living room where the lighting is better and into my disastrous 3D printing workspace. I only have an hour left before I have to go get ready for a show. So it's going to be a real late night tonight because there's no way I'm going to get this done before I leave. So these numbers have by far been the hardest part, sewing the curved edges. And I found what I think is the best way for me at the moment, and that is to sew in just a real loose stitch where I need the fold to be for the hem, and then basically fold it over and iron it with a good deal of steam. It's not perfect, there's still some flat points, but it's definitely better than the first 2 attempts at these numbers. I gotta tell you, at this exact moment, I'm really regretting not just doing Vault 111. Yeah. This is not a fast process. I'm sure there's a better way, I'm positive there is. It's much better looking now than it was. Again, I don't even know how this happened, because I didn't fucking iron down here, but that melted before I even sewed the edges here. Alright, hemmed up, a little bit of a hole there. I may turn that into a bullet hole. Then I'm back after my show. It wasn't even a Halloween show, this is just how we look in my band. All the fucking time. So I'm gonna load up my gear and I'm gonna go wash up so my eczema doesn't go apeshit, and I'm gonna get back to work on that. Those numbers were a fucking nightmare. Alright, numbers are on. Stitched in nice. I mean, at least as nice as I can get it. So that's all the yellow pieces. So, cool. Moving on to foam detail and stuff. So as I was looking at it, I noticed that there are some body lines, particularly across the chest and the groin area that my jumpsuit just doesn't have. So I'm trying to put them in. I was experiencing a really friggin' annoying problem with the bobbin keeps coming undone in my friggin' sewing machine. So I'm getting these horrendous loops that basically cause me to have to remove a whole stitch. I will openly admit that I kind of said fuck it on some of these, and I just left the terrible loops. I just super glued it. Whatever, man. Yeah. If I had more time, I would like to believe that I would do it right. But I'm being honest. I probably still wouldn't have the patience to do it right. It is now 2 a.m. on October 31st. And I'm just now starting the foam details. The main things I gotta do are the clasp and the little device on the back that the cable hooks into. And I am going to template those because there are 3 or 4 of the clasps. So I'm gonna draw them out. I kind of got some sketches of what they look like already. So I'm gonna draw them out and see what I can do with them. My phone's gonna die here, so I'm probably gonna skip the actual drawing part. I know I like to time-lapse things, but yeah, I'm gonna skip it. Here I've got the parts to the little front piece that goes on the chest. It'll be layered up like this. I'm gonna put some little rivet details that I saw in it with the Dremel. But before I do that, there's two little channel-looking things. At least it looks like it. So I'm gonna put those in with the little wood burner here that I've never used on foam. So let's see how this goes. Not very straight, but I think it'll work. I'm going to add this top layer on now. And even though this is self-adhesive, I'm going to super glue it anyway. Try not to get this too stuck to my hands. There's the base of it. I'm going to straighten up the edges a little bit with the Dremel, and I'm actually going to round it off a little bit. But before I do that, something I've seen a lot on YouTube, and I've wanted to try. I haven't done it yet. Oh, that didn't work out the way I was hoping. That looks much better. Okay, so this actually had 4 rivets on it in the game, and I just can't get them, can't get that much, that close. All right, it's all even. Try to kind of round it up a little bit now. So I gotta say, I'm pretty happy with this. This is officially the first prop piece I've ever made out of foam. Waiting for Plastidip parts to dry. Super fucking exciting. I am literally just slopping this paint onto these pieces because I don't have time and I gotta get them ready to go. So these are pretty much done. Like I said, I just slopped that silver onto them where it stuck, and then I did come back with just a little bit of black and just kind of stippled it on, I guess, in some spots, and then wiped off whatever was excess. I'll do that with these too. Oh man, I have no time. Well guys, I failed a little bit. My camera died and I didn't notice it in time to get it recharged so I could get video of me putting the clasps and all the foam details on my vault suit. Which is a little disappointing because it was fun and I learned a lot of stuff, like don't put hot glue over super glue. The fumes suck. Don't do it. It was also quite the adventure getting the cable from the chest piece to the back piece in place and stitched in. It's not quite where I would like it, but it works. And on the plus side, I've got a vault suit now. Dude, I am so happy to have finally finished my first actual full piece of cosplay. You have no idea. The fact that I got it done for Halloween is fantastic. So, let me show you some stuff. These clasps were a lot of fun. They worked out. This turned out better than I expected. I realize the light in my garage is shitty, I'm sorry. Bracer, first time making a bracer, I went a little too exaggerated with these little cuts and scrapes in it. And it's just Velcro bound. I didn't use contact cement to bind it together. But it's because I need to be able to get in and out of it pretty easy. And I found that if I make things that fit my wrist, I can't get my hand through them even close. And then there's, of course, my homemade Pip-Boy, still working. And then, of course, there's the numbers on the back, which are not perfect. They're really not. But honestly, it's my first time doing any of this stuff. I feel pretty good about it. So please remember, I'm bad at stuff. If I can do it, you can do it. Go get your cosplay on. Thanks for watching.